Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. I hope you and your family members are doing good because that is the most important thing, and for rest we are here to talk. So as you know, we are following our Rising Brain sheet, and in this we are actually continuing the binary search series. Very first pattern, classic binary search we were doing, and in the last video we did binary search problem, and today we will do the square root problem, square root of any number. So here is the problem statement. You can see you will be given a non-negative integer, means a positive integer, and you have to return the square root of x rounded down to the nearest integer. The returned integer should be non-negative as well. Okay, so the answer will also be positive. So you must not use any built-in exponent function. So without using any square root or power function, you have to calculate the square root. Okay, so here you can see the constraint. X is an integer value and it can be of 2 power 31 minus 1. It can be equal to that also. And as if you don't know, in integer 2 power 31 minus 1 is the max limit. So even if you will add a single number to it, one number to it, it will go out of index and it will become negative number. So whenever you have to add with such a max int value, so you always prefer to use long instead of using int variable. Okay, now let's come to our screen and let's see how this is a problem of binary search. Okay, so you have been given a number x, okay, 8. So let's draw this on a number line. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, correct? And you have to find the power of 8, correct? So do you think the power, like 7 can be the power of 8? No. 6 can be the power of 8? No. 5 can be the power of 8? No. So in this case, if you can see 2 or 3 somewhere here, okay? So for 8, it is somewhere here. Let's say for 25. So for 25, 1, 2, 3, so on, 10, 11, so on, 14, so on. Okay? So basically for 25, can 10 be the square root? No. Can 14 be the square root? No. 5 is a square root, which will be somewhere here. Okay, now let's see for 4. For 4, 1 2 3 4, correct? So for 4, 2 is a square root. Why I'm saying, giving you all this example, because if you see this closely, the square root will be definitely less than n by 2 size, n by 2. But why only n by 2? Why not n by 3? That is why I have taken this example, because in this case, if n is 4 and if you will take n by 3 passes here, because you found the square root less than n by 3. Here also less than n by 3, but not here. If you will calculate n by 3, you will get 1. So that is why on a safer side, n by 2 is the last element you can take for any integer value, whether taking from small to larger one. Okay. Now the second important thing I want to talk about is the base cases. What if your x will be 0? Obviously the square root also be 0. And what if the x will be 1? Square root will also be 1. So basically, whether your square root is 0 or 1, means less than 2, your answer will be as it is, x only. Now third important thing which I wanted to talk about is, you know, in binary search we put a left pointer at the leftmost side, right pointer at the rightmost side, and then we calculate the mid index, correct? And you remember earlier we calculated the mid index with left plus right divide by 2, because the constraint was small. Why I'm saying this constraint? Here you saw ki it says x can be equal to 2 power 31 minus 1 also, and this is a maximum limit. If you will add even a 1 number to it, it will become negative 2 power 32, and which is not a valid integer for this question. So hence in this case, if suppose right pointer will be 2 power 31 minus 1, correct? And left will somewhere at 5 or 6. So don't you think if you'll add this, it will go out of index? Yes. So that is why there is one another way to calculate your mid value. And how you calculate the mid value? We can write the same formula in the mathematical terms, but in different way. How? This is how we write. We write left plus right minus left divide by 2. Why this? Let's understand this on a number line. Suppose it is 1, okay, and r is somewhere at 8th location, and suppose our left is here, correct? Our left is at 3rd index. So what do you want? I want to calculate the middle element, and middle element for 3 and 8 will be nothing but 3 plus 8, which is 11, divide by 2, which is 5.5, means 5. So this will be our middle element. So left plus right divide by 2 will also give you middle element. Now let's see if this gives us middle element or not. What we did, we know middle element will be for sure beyond this left pointer, So let's add this left pointer, correct? And midpoint from this to this will nothing but length between this divide by 2, correct? Divide by 2, and this length is nothing but right minus left, correct? Right minus left, and divide by 2 we will get middle element from this point, correct? And this is nothing but left. So simple, left plus right minus left divide by 2, and that is why we will use this mid formula whenever the constraint x will be so big that adding a single number can allow this to fall into a negative integer. Okay, so with all these concepts, now we can write the code for this, correct? And we just saw we will apply the binary search because on the number line 1 2 3 4 every number was sorted, correct? So the left pointer we will start from the first index, means 1 value, correct? But what about the right pointer? We just saw instead of starting a right pointer from the last index, we can start from n by 2 also, correct? So what we will do, at n by 2 we will put our right pointer, correct? Now here we will calculate the mid value. So what will be the mid value? Mid value will be 4 plus 5, like 2 point something means 2. So here will our mid value lie. So we will simply check. How we can check? Key, first we will calculate the square. So square will be nothing but mid cross mid, mid cross mid, yes. And if this is square, now we have to compare with the target. And what is our target? Nothing but x. So what we will do? We will see ki if this square is less than target, and that is nothing but x. So if this square is less, what do you think? We need a bigger number to be squared, correct? We need a bigger number to be squared. Now why do we apply binary search here? This is our number line, and this we saw ki this is sorted, and we know the square root will be less than equal to n by 2, correct? So that is why we will put our left pointer at 1 and right pointer at 4. That is nothing but n by 2, correct? And now we have to calculate our mid. And how we calculated our mid? Mid will be nothing but left plus right minus left divide by 2. And that is left is 1, right minus left, 4 minus 1, 3, divide by 2, 1. Okay, so in this way we will get our mid at 2. Now we will see ki mid will point to 2. And now we have to calculate the square. And that square will be nothing but mid cross mid. Okay, mid cross mid. And now we have to see ki mid cross mid is 4. So is 4 is equal to 8? No, it is not equal to. So means 2 cannot be the square root of 8, correct? So we will see ki if square root or square, if this is equal to mid, then to we can simply return what? What we wanted. Return mid value only. Or else if what we will do? In this case, what? Square is lesser than our mid. Square is less than mid. And if the square is less than mid, what do you think? We should go for the bigger number or smaller number? Of course, bigger number. And when we want to search for the bigger number, we have to move this search left towards mid plus 1, correct? So what we will put? We will put left is equal to mid plus 1. And similarly, if it is smaller, we will put what? Right is equal to mid minus 1. Yes. So now what is our task? Here we were here 2. So 2 is not possible. So with 2 square root 8 is not possible. So we will move our left pointer at mid plus 1. Now we will calculate the new mid with 3 plus 4, correct? And that will point to 3 only. And with 3 it will say 3 into 3, 9. And in this case else case will run. Why? Because square is 9 and target is 8, and we want a smaller number to find, correct? So in this case with 3 it was bigger, so we want a smaller number. So we will move our right pointer towards this, and this is a new mid na, so we will move mid minus 1. And in this way we can see ki our left is here at 3 and right is here at 2, and hence it crossed each other. So we will stop our while loop. And what is our answer? See, we know the answer will lie in between 2 something, so it will be 2 point something, correct? Rounded down value, and for 2.8 it will be 2. So hence 2 is what? R. So after coming of the while loop, we will simply return R, and this whole we will close in a while loop left less than R or equal to R also. Okay, and now let's code the same logic in our code editor. First we check the base case ki if our x is less than 2, means either it is 1 or either it is 0, we will simply return the same x. Okay, now we want to calculate the left and right. So left we will start always from 1, correct? And right we will start from what? N by 2. Yes, we just saw. Now our task is to run a while loop until they crosses each other, correct? So while left less than right. Now what is our task? Our task is to calculate the mid. Okay, so mid we can simply calculate what? Left plus right minus left divide by 2. Now we have to calculate the square. Think, the number can be bigger. Even if it is not 2 power 31 minus 1, it can be 2 power 31 also. It can be 2 power 31 minus 2, like little bit smaller. And don't you think making, like multiplying that bigger number to the bigger number, it will go out of range? Yes, an integer cannot hold that. So that is why we need to save our square in a long form. So we will do log of square is equal to mid cross mid. Now after this, what is our task? We have to check ki if our square is equal to target or x. If this matches, we will simply return the same mid, but now the mid is in long format, so we have to typecast into integer and then we can return this mid. Correct? Now we have to check ki what if the square is less than x. If it is less than x, what we have to do? We have to move or shift our left pointer towards mid plus 1. Correct? Else what we will do? Else we will put right at mid minus 1. Okay, so after coming of the while loop, suppose we have not found any equal operator, means 2 cross 2 is 4, but for 8 we have not found the exact integer value which can be our answer. Correct? So at that case we can simply return what? We can return left or right, because when the while loop will stop, when left and right just crosses each other, and we know after crossing left is ahead and right is behind, and the question asks for rounded down number. So if it is 2 point something, we need 2. So that is why that is pointed by right, so we'll simply return the right in this case. Okay, now it showing the error saying it cannot be integer. Why? Okay, sorry, I missed to write mid here, my bad. And now we can submit this. Okay, so as you can see, it is giving the wrong answer because of that explicit number, like the number is too large. Why it is showing that error? Because you can see integer, like mid is integer, and when you multiply this integer and integer, this will get multiplied and it will become the large number. Correct? And that large number needs to be stored in a long variable. Yes, you stored, but don't you think when you multiplied only the integer into integer, it got overloaded, and that alone mid is handling, and that is not possible with integer. Hence we need to change this mid with a long data type as well. Why? Because this mid and mid got multiplied first, became very large number, and that was not possible to handle by integer of mid. That is why we have to write this long of mid, and because mid is long, so you cannot store this in an integer value, and hence you need to convert this left and right in the long format as well. And remember, you have to typecast at the end also, because you just have changed the left and right in the long format. And now we can submit our code. See, it got passed, and this was your Java solution. I hope you understood, and with the same logic, here is your Python solution, and here's your C++ solution if you are from C++ background. So one by one I have broken all the points: how to decide the mid calculation, what to do when the number will be at the range, like integer can go out of bound, so how to handle with long, and so on. I hope this video was helpful, and the same code you can do without the binary search logic also. But why we did? Because it is important to understand that in such cases we can freely think for binary search, and the time complexity will be obviously log of x, because x can be number from 0 to 2 power 31, so log of x will be the time complexity. So that's it. With this we can go in our Rising Brain sheet, and we can mark the second question as well as done. So congrats if you are doing this sheet along with me, and if you don't have this link sheet, or if you are new to this channel, you can definitely check the sheet link in the description below, and you can definitely subscribe. And if you want to connect with me on Instagram, LinkedIn and any other platform, you can definitely check out all the social media links below in the description. And that's it for this video. Let's meet in another video with some more interesting questions. Till then, keep learning, take care of yourself and your family too.